Let's go for another tutorial here inside the Halftone Pro panel, still in the simulated process, and now we're going to do the color simulation for a white background. So once again, click on Simulated Separation. Select the LPI. In our first prompt, select the color white, which is the color of the t-shirt. And here we're going to start selecting our colors. Do this selection process manually, because this way you can get better accuracy in the final result. Click OK. I pick my second color, which will be this lighter gray. OK. I pick my third color, which will be this darker gray. Fourth color, a little wine shade up here. Okay. Fifth color, we have our beige. Again, you don't need to choose black because it already applies a black shadow layer. So black comes out automatically. Select No, and the process will try to identify more colors. Here, it picked up one more color, dark brown 1%, so it must be some color transition in this area that's showing as 1%. But here, it's irrelevant. It's not worth selecting, so you click OK and set it to 0. Just ignore this color. Brown, which you found, click OK. I'll set it to 20 centimeters here so it doesn't get too big. 300 dpi, should I click OK? And let's wait for it to finish the process. I'm going to speed up the video here so it doesn't get too long. All done. Here we have the artwork being finalized, with the layers being aligned so the colors match our preview. Final mapping? All done. Process completed. I'll click OK. I'm going to hide all the colors here in the preview so we can see exactly how they turned out. I'll zoom in here. First color, we have the beige ink. Perfect. Second color, the ink, lilac, this grayish one. Third color, we have the orange. Fourth color, the red on the tips of the paws. Just hide it here to see it again. Fifth color, we have the dark gray. And the sixth color, we have the shadow black. Here, it looks a bit faded because it's also half-toned. But of course, the preview is one thing. On the t-shirt, this black will be much stronger, just like the other colors. If you think this black looks too faded when you're making the print, you also have the option to use a more solid black. Here we have this option, which is a much more intense black with a lot less halftone. So here you can apply it and get a slightly more solid shade. It gives you that bold, solid black. It won't be a halftone black. But here, like I said, it's only if you want to. Here, you already have the option to download a film with a more solid black. Alright, again, all the processes. The tones are separated. Here you have all the films, one by one. Ink 1. Ink 2. Ink 3. Ink 4. Ink 5, and Ink 6. If you want, there's also the option for Black B, which would be Ink 7, but in that case, you wouldn't use this screen, which is screen 6. You'd go to 6B, which is the screen for the solid black. What? So this is our process for exporting, just like the other processes. With one click, it already exports the PDF and also the previews like PNG and TIFF. Next tutorial, about the simulated separation process for colored fabrics.